Imagine stepping off the Emmys red carpet. Your gown still shimmering under a cascade of camera flashes, your heart pounding from the applause, only to find your own backyard transformed into a private fairy tale. No paparazzi in sight, just the soft glow of 100 candles dancing across the lawn and the gentle ripple of turquoise pool water under the moonlight. That's exactly the moment Selena Gomez encountered when she returned home after her 2025 Emmys debut with fiancé Benny Blanco. In an instant, she traded the glare of Hollywood spotlights for an intimate embrace orchestrated by the man she loves, and the world watched every flicker of flame on her Instagram feed. Just hours earlier, Selena had taken the stage at the Emmys alongside Steve Martin and Martin Short, walking that iconic carpet hand in hand with Benny Blanco, dressed in a baby blue Louis Vuitton after-party gown, strapless, flowing, the sort of elegant silhouette that glided with every step. She represented not only her own star power but the soaring success of her series, Only Murders in the Building. The show led the comedy pack with 8 nominations this year, including nods for Best Comedy Series and acting noms for Selena and her co-stars. Cameras clicked and celebrities paused. It was her first official Emmys appearance as an engaged couple, and their chemistry radiated through every flash. Backstage, the thrill of 8 nominations buzzed through the air. Crew members congratulated the cast. Producers exchanged nods of pride, and Selena, radiant in soft pastel silk, seemed to glow brighter with each acknowledgement of her cast's achievements. Yet, even as she soaked up well-deserved praise, a private plan was unfolding miles away, a hidden romance waiting in the shadows of her own home. While she toasted colleagues and posed for group photos, Benny Blanco quietly prepared a scene worthy of a romantic Hollywood ending. When the ceremony finally wound down, Selena slipped away from the after-party crowd, her heels clicking on the polished floor as she retraced her steps toward her car. The night air was cool, but not cold, a perfect backdrop for what awaited her once she crossed the threshold of her front door. At first, she may have wondered if she'd stumbled into someone else's private event, so elaborate was the display. But as she rounded the corner, the full scope of Benny's gesture revealed itself. Nearly 100 candles placed in precise formation around the pool, their flames flickering in unison, casting a halo of golden light across her backyard. The water reflected those dancing lights, creating ripples of warmth on the surface that contrasted with the crisp night. Selena paused at the edge of the pathway, her breath catching not from the exhaustion of a long awards night, but from sheer surprise. In that suspended moment, it was as if the red carpet glamour, the gowns, the photographers, the roaring crowd, was a distant memory. Here, only the gentle hum of night insects and soft music wafting through concealed speakers set the scene. She slipped out of her heels, stepping barefoot onto the dewy grass, and lifted her gaze to the candlelit panorama. The blue hue of her Louis Vuitton dress contrasted with the golden glow, making her look otherworldly, like a heroine in a romantic film. Later, Selena shared the moment with her followers in a carousel post on Instagram, captioned simply, "Grateful for all these people forever, and always came home to a surprise my baby put together." The post opened with 2 radiant shots of her and Benny on the red carpet, him in a fitted black tuxedo, her smile wide and genuine, then shifted to a cozy group photo with the Only Murders cast at the after-party. But the final slides were reserved for the true showstopper, the private oasis her fiancé had crafted. In one shot, Selena stood center frame, arms loose at her sides, her expression one of pure wonder. In another, she knelt at the pool's edge, her fingers trailing water that mirrored the candles behind her. The simplicity of the scene, no opulent decorations beyond the candles, no grand floral arrangements, underscored the sincerity of the gesture. Under her post, Benny left a comment that encapsulated both his affection and playful pride. "I win an award every night. You." In just 7 words, he acknowledged the depth of his feelings and let the world know that his greatest prize was Selena herself. It was a small, perfect moment of mutual admiration. She spotlighted his thoughtful surprise, and he spotlighted her as his everyday triumph. There were no selfies of him at the scene, no ego-driven shots. He allowed her moment to shine purely, proving that sometimes love means stepping back so your partner can step forward. This display of affection wasn't just a private surprise. It was a strategic yet genuine reminder of why fans adore Selena. Over the years, she's cultivated an image of relatability and authenticity, sharing struggles with mental health, chronic illness, and the roller coaster of fame. Her followers have come to expect vulnerability from her, and by posting this intimate scene, she brought them along on a personal journey rather than staging a polished PR moment. Candlelit reveals have become a social media trend, sure, but Selena's version felt heartfelt. There was no trace of ostentation, just a heartfelt tribute from a partner who listens and cares. The timing aligned perfectly with Only Murders in the Building's Emmy buzz. As one of the most beloved comedies on television, the show thrives on a blend of sharp humor, genuine camaraderie among its leads, and a clever take on true crime obsession. Fans have followed its quirky storyline and unexpected twists, but it's the off-screen friendship between Selena, Martin Short, and Steve Martin that has truly captured hearts. Their first joint Emmys appearance as a trio, joined by their significant others, cemented the series' reputation as an awards darling. Yet, by pivoting from red carpet glamour to a barefoot moment under the stars, Selena reminded everyone that life behind the scenes can be just as magical. Of course, not every fan reaction was pure adoration. In the cascade of comments beneath her post, a majority swooned over her beauty and the romance of the scene. "I love them, Selena is so beautiful," wrote one admirer, and praised Benny's gentlemanly gesture. Others teased playfully, "Benny is excited to go home with a model after the photo op is over," while more cynical few questioned whether such grand gestures can survive Hollywood's relentless spotlight. Can't wait for the divorce countdown. But even the skeptics contributed to the buzz, fueling conversations across social media platforms. In today's celebrity culture, controversy and adoration often walk hand in hand, and Selena's post delivered both in equal measure. What makes this moment noteworthy isn't just the romance of a candlelit surprise. It's the way it underscores Selena's ability to balance superstar status with down-to-earth intimacy. She commands stadium-filling tours, breakout acting roles, and a social media following in the hundreds of millions. Yet she can still experience genuine wonder in her own backyard. This juxtaposition resonates deeply with fans who crave both glamour and authenticity from their idols. It also highlights how social platforms have transformed the way celebrities share their personal lives. No longer confined to tabloid speculation or glossy magazine spreads, they can craft their own narratives, reveal personal milestones in real time, and control the optics of their relationships. Selena's decision to post this moment, a blend of cinematic flair and documentary sincerity, demonstrates an acute understanding of her audience. She knows that fans don't just want glamour, they want access. They want to see the unguarded expression on her face when she's genuinely surprised, the way her dress catches the candlelight, the hush that falls when a simple gesture transcends mere romance and becomes a shared human experience. By opening her backyard to the world, she turned a private love letter into a collective celebration, reminding everyone that at the end of a whirlwind awards night, the most meaningful applause can come from the person waiting at home. It's a reminder that celebrity narratives no longer unfold strictly on stage or screen. The real story emerges in those stolen moments of sincerity when the spotlight dims and the cameras stop rolling. Selena's Instagram reveal isn't just about a surprise party. It's about a modern romance conducted under the watchful eyes of millions, yet somehow retaining its intimacy. It's about two people who, despite global fame and scrutiny, find solace in each other's thoughtfulness. It's about the power of a well-placed candle to transform an ordinary patch of grass into a sanctuary of love. As the Emmys season fades into memory and awards resume, entries become footnotes. That backyard moment will linger in fan feeds and highlight reels. It wasn't a trophy, a press tour, or a scripted interview. It was a testament to the simple joys that endure beyond red carpet glamour. Selena left the stage with 8 nominations and came home to an even greater accolade: the knowledge that she is cherished deeply by the man she plans to marry. In a world obsessed with spectacle, that quiet victory, shared under a starlit sky and framed by the soft glow of candlelight, reminds us why we continue to watch, follow, and believe in the stories behind the stars.